What is up, everyone? I take pop culture and anime and I turn them into EDH decks. Today we're doing Walter White and Jesse Pinkman as a partner deck. Let's get into it. Walter White, or should I say Walter Green, is Ich Tekic Salvage Splicer. He's 5 mana for a 1/1 human artificer that when he enters the battlefield, you make a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token. And when an artifact is put into a graveyard, you put a +1 counter on him and each golem you control. Yeah, science. Okay. And of course, you're wondering, what about all those artifacts? How are we going to get a bunch of artifacts? Well, that's where Jesse Redman comes in as Togo Goblin Weaponsmith, because whenever a land enters the battlefield, you make a crack rock, which is cool, and you can equip it and sacrifice it, and it does damage. It's really fun. And of course, these rocks are artifacts, and they combo well together, which is why I'm a genius, and no one can say anything otherwise. No way. A Breaking Bad deck? Impossible. Listen, bear with me, okay? Treat me like a baby in a car on a hot day and just let me cook, okay? Hear me out. Then we got Valduk, Keeper of the Flame, aka Crackhead #1, because at the beginning of combat on our turn, we're gonna hallucinate some dudes based on however many crack this guy is attached to. Okay, really cool. Then we've got Sarin Greatworm, 6 mana, but this is our Crackhead #2, because whenever a land enters the battlefield, create a tapped Power Stone token. Power Stone, not even once. It's a slippery slope, guys, trust me. Then we've got Ingenious Artillerist, aka Ingenious Tweaker, because basically an artifact enters the battlefield, he does that much damage. Pretty fun. Then we got Audacious Reshapers, 3 mana for our Narc #1, because it has tap and sack an artifact, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an artifact, put that card onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom in a random order, and you take damage equal to the number of cards revealed this way. This can kill you, which is why it's a Narc. Anyway, we've got Tough Cookie, aka Reverse Fentanyl, because you can pay 3 mana and target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature. Basically, you can turn a vegetable into a dude, which is the exact opposite of what fentanyl does. Then we've got Mina and Den Wildborn, aka The Plug, because they give us extra land to play with, and we can return land to make our creatures gain trample, which is pretty cool. Look at that. And it makes a bunch of rocks for us because you play more land, we bounce our land. We got a lot of ways to make that crack. Okay, it's pretty sweet. Then we've got Sarinth Steelseeker, aka the Plug's homie. Not quite as good as the Plug, but pretty close, because whenever a crack rock enters the battlefield under our control, we can look at the top card of our library. If it's a land, we reveal it, put it into our hand. If it's not, we put it into the graveyard if we want. Pretty cool. Mo land, mo rocks, I always say. Am I right? Then we've got Crime Novelist, aka Vince Gilligan. Get it? Because he wrote Breaking Bad. Anyway, whenever you sacrifice an artifact, put a +1 counter on Crime Novelist and add 1 red mana, which is pretty cool. That pays for the activation cost pretty much. It's kind of neat. Crime Novelist is a very good addition in this deck. All right, let's see what the season finale of our deck looks like. All right, Emmy Award-winning board state. We got Walter Green, Jesse Redman, and we play a land. We make some crack. Then our Crackhead sees that land enter, makes a tapped Power Stone Bath Salt, okay? Then our #1 Crackhead, we attach the crack to him, okay? Go to combat, bing bada boom, make a Molotov cocktail to throw at our opponents, okay? But wait, where's that going? Oh no, where's it going? It wouldn't be the season finale if it didn't land on the baby car. Car baby, no! Boom, big explosion. Rest in peace. Car baby. Wow. What a season finale, folks. But that's pretty much what the deck looks like. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bona. Bona. Bona no 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 no. Bona no 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 no.